Hi, this is Tutor P, and this is quotes 125. We have another one by Thomas Jefferson today. All right, so let's take a look at the quote. Most bad government has grown out of too much government. Okay, let's continue. Clearly, from this quote, you can tell Thomas Jefferson was not a fan of big government or socialism. After a while, it becomes like an addiction for politicians to offer more and more entitlements to the people. Yeah, they want to get elected, and when you offer goodies or you offer a lot of extra things for free, yeah, people a lot of times they want to vote for you, but eventually somebody's got to pay for that. So from cradle to grave, we often use that phrase. From cradle to grave. Cradle means like birth, to grave until you die. So sooner or later, they get around to more entitlements and more entitlements. In order to get elected, it gets harder and harder to pull back. So once you've gone too far, it gets really hard to pull it back. People get used to it. Pull back the social programs. And government grows bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, the places where big government and socialism have gotten out of control are the places that the hard-working citizens get sucked dry through ever-increasing, so the taxes, ever-increasing taxes, until they cannot bear it anymore. And eventually it ends up hurting the economy. You could think of countries like Venezuela, of course, is a great example, or Argentina, or, countries in South Africa, or in Africa, like Zimbabwe and other ones where it's really, really obvious, where it's gotten way out of control, and eventually the government practically collapses. Venezuela, people are starving to death. They may give them some entitlements, but because the government can't afford them anymore, there's food shortages, and until it gets out of a point where you can't handle it anymore. So we say you see this happen over and over again. When government gets too big, it leads to bad government. Yeah, even today, even in Western countries, even in Europe, too many countries are way in debt. Sometimes this hurts the currency. Sometimes it devalues the currency, or you get inflation goes up because they printed too much money, and your buying power goes down. So even if your pay didn't go down, the prices go up, so you can buy less. So generally speaking, this is what ends up happening. So this is why Thomas Jefferson says this. Most bad government has grown out of too much government. At least from his point of view, he believes smaller government is the best. Okay. I hope it's clear. I hope you got it. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.